Hello students, in last lecture we have discussed about different spheres of our atmosphere. Today we are going to discuss about what is importance of air and how wind is created. Now let's see what is importance of air and how wind is created. So first of all, we know that our atmosphere, right, our composition of atmosphere, it is very necessary. Our composition of air is very necessary for life on earth, right? We know in our air there will be nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water vapor. And as this all gases and different inert gases also, as they are in proper composition, so life is possible on our planet earth, right? Because if any of one gases is less or in more portion, it will be not give us the condition in which life is possible. Let's take one example. Suppose if we talk about uh, Mars or Venus, if we take Venus or Mars, so Venus or Mars, they have 95 to 97 percentage of carbon dioxide, right? So see here the portion is not in proper composition, so we can say that life is not possible on planet Mars and Venus, but it is possible on earth because of the portion of nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide is in proper way. Now let us discuss that if we think that how our air is important. So as we have discussed that our air, it will create a blanket of earth, right? And also air is very bad conductor of heat. So as it is very bad conductor of heat, so we will have a steady temperature during day, and not only day, whole of the year, because the atmosphere, right, it is made up of air, and air is bad conductor of heat. So we will have a steady temperature due to its bad conductivity, right? If we think about other planets, like if we talk about moon, so in if we talk about atmosphere of moon, so there is difference. The atmosphere, there is a difference of temperature from minus 190 degrees centigrade to 110 degrees centigrade. How it will be? It's like that at night you are getting negatively 190 degrees centigrade of temperature, and when you wake up morning, at that time you are getting 110 degree of temperature. It's a little bit undesirable. In such condition, life is not going to be possible. So life on earth is possible due to a proper composition of air, and it is very necessary. Now if we talk about air, so we know that in different forms of air, we have heard about wind, we have heard about breeze, gentle breeze, we have also heard about storm, right? So we can say storm. We have also heard about strong wind. See, all this form of air, how it is created. Now let's see that how it is created, what is responsible for creation of this type of phenomena. So for wind, breeze, storm or strong wind, the responsible factor, it is heating of air and formation of water vapor. Due to this two factor only, this other forms of air is seen. Now let us discuss that how wind is created. First of all, what is called wind? We must clear that what is called wind, how the wind is created. If we will know that how the wind is created, then we will able to understand that what will be direction of wind. Is the direction of wind same, or is the direction of wind different at daytime or nighttime? Sometimes the wind, it is a breeze, means it will be cold, and sometimes it forms hot. So how all this is created? So let's start. First of all, we must know that what is called wind. We can define the wind by normally saying that the blowing air, we can say like this, the blowing air is called wind. If the air blows, right, so that is considered as wind. Or the moving air, we can also say like this, the moving air is called wind. Now let us understand that how this wind is created. Okay, as we discussed earlier, that for creation of wind, the factor which is responsible, that is heating of air and formation of water vapor. Now let's assume that at daytime, what happens during daytime? See, we are having the land area, and here we are having the water surface, means sea coastals, land area and water surface. During daytime, due to radiation of sun, right, this both is going to get heat. But as we know that land heats faster in comparison to water. So as the land will get heat faster, air which is related to land, air which is related to land, it will become thin. So these air, it will become thin. So as it becomes thin, it will move in upward direction. So as it becomes thin, it will move in upward direction. Now let's understand that the air which is related to land, it will become thin, right? So it will move in upward direction. So here there will be low pressure of air will be created. So above the land we will have low pressure. Here we will have the low pressure above the land. The same time, if we talk about the water surface, so water surface, it will not get heated rapidly as the land is heated, right? So it will get heat, but it will be not as much as heated as the surface of land. So here we will have more density of air. That means here for water, air which is related to water, right, it will not rapidly heat up, so it will be there only, so which will create high pressure of air. So here we will get high pressure of air, because it will be not get heated rapidly. Here the land and the air which is related to land, that will be warmer, and here the air which is above the water, it will be less warm than the land. So here we will have high pressure. As we know that direction of wind, here we created the pressure difference. Here the pressure difference is created, and due to this pressure difference, if it is created from the high pressure, the air will move to less pressure. Repeating again, as the pressure difference is created between two regions, due to this pressure difference between two regions, air will start moving from high pressure to low pressure, which creates the flow of air, which creates the blowing of air, and that is called wind. So due to this difference of pressure, wind is created. How wind is created? Here we are having a pressure difference. Here we are having high pressure, and here we are having low pressure over the land, right? So air will move from high pressure to low pressure, right? So here what will happen? Air will move, and the moving air, that is called wind, air will move from high pressure to low pressure region. Now high pressure region means what? High pressure region means sea coast, right? Sea coastals. And low pressure region means what? Towards land. So we can say that during daytime, direction of wind, what will be direction of wind during daytime? So during daytime, wind will flow from sea area to land area. Okay. Now check the another condition. This happens during daytime. Now what happens during night time? Let's see what happens during night time. Okay. During night, it's simple. Already, as we discussed, that the land area and the water area. At night, this land area and water area, which have the heated air over it, right, it will try to become cool. And in such cases also, if we talk about land and water, land will get cooler faster than water. During the daytime, the air above land and air above water was heated. At night time, when it try to get cool, land will become more cooler, right? So here the air will be more cooler. So as it is more cooler, so air which is related to land, that is more cool. So as it is more cool, it will create a high pressure, and air which is related to water bodies or sea coastal, air which is related to water bodies, it is not going to cool as much rapidly as the land related air do, right? So air which is related to water will be warmer than the land related air. So due to this, here we are having a warmer, right? The warm air we will get over the water at night time. So what it will do, it will create low pressure. So again, here we can see at night time, the air which is related to land, it will be create high pressure, and the air related to water, it will create a low pressure. And as we know that here also the difference between pressure is created, so the difference between pressure, it will make the air to move from land to water body. Okay, so during night time, high pressure, wind will always flow from high pressure to low pressure. Now high pressure region at night time, it is land, and low pressure region at night time, that is water, right? So here it will be opposite than the daytime. Now let us have a quick revision of the topics which we discussed. Let's see, first of all, what is importance of air, and why composition of air is important for life. As we discussed that composition life on earth is responsible for life, right? Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide and water vapor is present in proper composition. If it is not in proper composition, life would not be possible on planet. In at Venus and Mars, we are having almost 95 to 97 percentage of carbon dioxide, which don't allow to create life on that. Air, right, which is blanket of our earth, it is a bad conductor of heat, and due to that bad conductivity, the temperature will be almost steady during the day and during whole of the year. Moon has a temperature difference of minus 190 degrees centigrade to 110 degrees centigrade. So see, is the temperature, it's in a vast range, so life will be not possible on moon. Air, which creates wind, breeze, storm, strong wind, and these all factors, it is depend on heating of air and formation of water vapor. Now what will be the definition of wind? Blowing air or moving air, that will be considered as wind. Now how wind is created? During daytime and during night time. During daytime, the land and the water surface both is going to get heat. The air which is related to land, it is going to heat easily and rapidly. So as it will get heat, it will become thin and it will move in upward direction. So the air which is related to water bodies, it will not be that much heated, so it will rush towards the land. So this way, due to a difference of pressure between two regions, wind is created, and always it will be from high pressure to low pressure, right? So this way happens at daytime. At night time, what happens, that the heated air related to land and water both will try to get cool. As land related, the air which is related to land, it will get cool very easily, right? So as it cools easily, so here it will create a high pressure, and the air which is related to water, it is not going to get cool that much easily, so it will be warmer in comparison to air related to land. So here it will create the low pressure. Again, due to this pressure difference which is created, air will always move from high pressure to low pressure. So at night time, the direction of wind will be from land to water bodies.